Hi guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Vince from Posture Prime, where I help you with your posture and overall health. So let's get at it. So the main things I want to discuss in this video is when you're sitting at a posture, the main things to look out for that really starts to break our body down. Once our posture gets out of whack, it creates so much stiffness and pain and ache around our upper back, traps and shoulders. So we don't want that. So how do we sit in a position that saves us from all that stiff and acheness that we tend to feel? And also, it just makes life a lot more bearable. So I'm going to show you how to sit. So guys, when you're sitting at a desk, the things to watch out for is, I'm going to go through the whole spine from the head down, alright? No matter what you're doing, we're not really designed to sit back onto our seat. We're always going to be perching off, but it's how that works. Whenever we're coming from our hips, you don't want to crown forward into our work. We really want to pivot from our hips. So you can see if I can keep my posture upright, I can tilt forward and tilt back. So I can tilt forward, do my work, and come back again. And that's keeping the back healthy. What most people do is they'll collapse forward, and you'll see that. So you can see the round in my back, and when that happens, everything gets out of line. So the normal position would be here. Or if we're on our laptops, when we pull it open and we want to work on it, when we tend to focus on something, we tend to lean forward more into it, and that's a problem. You don't want to curl forwad, hip hinge. So that stems from the hinge. So when you're going, we're locked in here, you're pivoting back and forward. So I want you to trial that. Think of it like you had a brush shaft running along the whole of your back, and it would prevent you from collapsing forward. And sometimes I would use that as a cue to keep a stick on our back, that you can lean forward and back without coming off the stick. And that's what I want you to think about. The back of your head will be hitting it. So that keeps our spine right. So we want to keep that natural S shape in our spine all the time. So the way our spine is designed is that S shape is designed like a spring. It helps to support and acts like a shock absorber for our whole body. So once you break that natural spring S-shape alignment, then everything starts to become problematic and unstructured. So what you want to do is, when you're here, hip hinge to go forward and back when you're working. Now, one of the things I will tend to note is our lumbar and our lower back. If you can see mine, alright, so we're here. Some people will tend to arch too high and a lift like that. So you don't want to overarch and lift the upper chest up too high, because it can put too much excessive curvature on our back, and I would see that a lot, and people get a sore back extending too much, and you'll get a sore back coming. You want to be not forward, not back, up. When we go directly up, it naturally brings us in line. Some people will pull the shoulders back and forward. We're not going forward and back. Remember, gravity has us slouching downwards. So if we push our head up to the sky and crown our chin and chuck the chin down, what you find is that helps to fire all the stabilizer muscles in the back of the neck. And the muscles you want to feel, you'll know when you're getting your posture right, because the muscles in the back of the neck fire on. So when I really think about pushing my head up to the sky and crowning my chin down, I'll feel these muscles here. These are your stabilizer muscles, and they support your head. If your head slouches forward, like in that forward head posture, these muscles switch off, but these muscles switch on. So you tend to find these get really tight, and these muscles have to hold your head back. So it's very, very difficult. So we want to make sure we're in line, we're perfectly balanced, and it's only a matter of everything stacked on top of each other. We really want to make sure all the vertebrae is stacked equally on top of each other. And people think that you can't sit at a desk without good posture, but you can. You can sit for quite a long time without getting new problems. We are designed to move. We're not designed to stay in one place. But at least if we are in one place, it doesn't have to harm our posture and then create all our pains and aches and stiffness. A lot of people will experience tense nerves, knotted up back and neck and traps, even headaches, compressed discs, a lot of things up the whole spine. So remember, not excessive curvature and not completely round, but you want to be like so, pulled up, a slight curve in here and driving our head up. You don't want to puff the chest up. A lot of our shoulders are tight, so we can, between times, I like to just generally, if you find you're at a desk, turning and twisting for maybe 30 seconds and twisting the head and gentle stretches. That will loosen things up. So then when we have the spine loosened up, it's easier to pull it in. So my takeaway points are, if you're working in front of you, don't think about rounding forward, think about hip hinging. And you will find that your stomach will tend to lean forward, but really you're thinking about hip hinging from the hinge, the hips. That's what you want to do, making sure the back isn't excessively curved one way or the other. It's just that slight angle of a slight S shape, and you push the head up and everything will stack on top of each other. And you'll know because you want to make sure that your ear and your shoulder socket and your hip socket are all in one line, because then everything's stacked on top of each other. So that's how you sit at a desk. You will find yourself starting to slow down and fall down. But remember, keep pushing up and practice about maybe 10 or so hip hinges forward and back. And think if you are leaning forward, you can go, but pull the chin back. You want to feel like you're resisting the forward pull. Your muscles at the back of here work, but I do like to do that stretch. Another one I like to do is bringing the hands to the back of the head and just to pull backwards and open that up a little bit, because that'll open up the shoulders. Our shoulders can get tight and stiff. So think about stretching out our shoulders and back, turning our head from side to side, holding it for maybe 30 seconds or so, bringing our arm behind our seat, stretching left and right, and then going back at our work. I would like to do them wee stretches and maybe around for 5 minutes every hour to keep upright. It's always good to move and come off and on. So that's how you sit at a seat, guys. So good luck with that. If you would like to see any more videos of how to sit or lie in good positions, leave that in the comment. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't seen it there. And until the next video, bye for now.